welcome back to another episode of Ready, Set, Spread. It's Bernie, Crispy here. We missed you guys. We took a 2-week hiatus. Crispy got sent up to Game Time, up to, where were you sent up to?
Game Time sent me to Napa to taste some wines. It was delicious. Thank you, Game Time. Next time, send me up to a Niners game, maybe. But you know what? I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, Game Time hooked it up. Next time, hopefully, maybe I'll get the connection. I don't know what you did to get that. You and Cynthia clearly have some type of connection that I didn't get on top of, so thank
Don't
you.
ask, don't tell type of thing.
Yeah, no kiss mentality over there.
Yeah. We don't kiss
We
and
missed you
tell.
guys. We missed you guys. You thought we were gonna quit. We were never gonna quit. We pulled a roux over your guys' eyes. It was all a trick. And we're here
Hey,
to
I never
deliver
thought you
you.
were going to quit. I knew you were coming
I-
back.
Yeah, dude. Never quit. 100% reason to remember the names right here.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you to our followers. We die for you any day.
Lahaya.
Hey, Yom Kippur was last week.
I know.
I don't remember ever getting a text from you.
I wasn't mixing my cheese and porks. That's for sure.
Okay, good.
That was
Good hell for
kosher.
that. You can go to Jewish hell that doesn't exist for that.
Well, thank God.
All right, how's you been in gambling? You've been hitting a lot of bets.
I've lost everything.
Just
I had to move
everything.
back home with my parents. That's how bad it's gotten.
Really, that place looks the same since we first started.
Yeah.
Did you get a
I
new model of the room?
No, I did an exact replica of the room, so I feel like I'm still living on my own. But it's
Yeah.
yeah, I'm actually moved back home.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
but I
good.
think
That's
I'm gonna
good.
flip things around. Things are gonna be on the up and up eventually. But until then, I got great support here. So gamble responsibly. Make sure you got some backbone to lean on, like I got my mom and dad.
So supportive of them.
I know. Enough about me. How have you been doing?
I've been good. I missed talking to you. I missed making some picks with you. We haven't won any games since then because we always gamble and make picks together. So,
Yeah.
last couple weeks just haven't felt like we were there.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. We didn't have the synergized bro energy.
That's all we need. Do you think we can synergize on this Thursday night game? It's kind of a big one.
I know we can. Let's fucking do it.
Let's see where we're at. We got Ravens at the Bucks. Ravens
Ooh.
are favored, 1.5 on the road. Who are you taking?
Ravens at Bucks. Ravens are -1.5. This is feels like a must-win game for the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go with the Ravens -1.5.
No synergy.
None?
I got the Bucks.
How
I think they're
come?
gonna win this game. Just because, like how you said before, it's a must-win game. They've been coming off two pretty big losses. Last week was embarrassing to the Panthers. Everyone's gonna be against them. The Ravens, they've been playing well. They've lost some close games this season. Uh, they won last week, nail biter against the Browns. I think that a lot of money is going to be, you know, gravitating this towards the Ravens. But two rules of gambling: if you're not betting against them, you don't bet at all. Tom Brady. So I would not bet against Tom Brady in this game at home when they're underdogs. So I'm taking Bucks 1.5.
Hmm. I think Lamar Jackson and that Ravens defense is gonna give Tom Brady some fits. I think we're gonna see the Karen come out within. I'd be scared if I was a tablet. Let me just say, if I was on the sideline, I'd be shivering. I don't care if it was 100 degrees outside. I'd be scared, bro. I'd be ice cold, shivering. I know Tom's
You,
coming.
you see that Antonio Brown is trying to sell those pictures of him and Gisela online?
Giselle,
Like Giselle, sorry.
like
I,
Giselle.
I, I just think of Gisela,
Who's Gisela?
but just the beginning of Gisela. But
You think about Gisela?
Yeah, Gisela. You know,
Like,
Gisela, Tom's wife, the goat, the throat goat. Tom's the real goat, and Gisela's the throat goat.
all right, facts, facts. I'll let you continue.
Uh, Antonio Brown took some pictures with her. I guess like after the Super Bowl, and he's posting them as T-shirts, like basically saying that he took his girlfriend or his wife.
Yeah,
So Tom's
same
pretty
thing.
pissed. I feel like he's gonna be playing with some fire.
Ooh, Antonio Brown's not even on the Ravens though. It's not like a
Doesn't matter.
revenge game. Oh, he's just heated the
He's just
moment.
heated about the moment. It just happened.
Yeah. Another reason to be fearful as a tablet. He's gonna be pissed off win or lose. That tablet's
Yeah,
getting broke.
tablets' lives are being lost every day.
We
T-
should. There should be
TLM, bro.
T-shirts like
TLM.
save tablets.
That's what I said. TLM. Tablets' lives matter.
I like that.
Let's get some merch up.
Let's get some merch out there. Well, that sucks. I thought we were gonna be synergized on that, but I guess I'll
No,
continue.
honestly, I feel really confident in this one. This is probably like my lock of the week.
I feel confident about this one too, actually. John Harbaugh's a good coach.
He's a good coach. All right.
Let's roll into the Sunday morning games. Ooh, we got a London game, international game. The Broncos
Oh,
versus the Jaguars. Thank
oh,
God we got the Broncos out of the United States. A disgrace on the U.S. floor, on the biggest stage. We got to get them in Europe. Maybe we should just keep them in London. They could be the home team for London. As long as Russell Wilson's on the team, they should be in London. That's my opinion. I'm going to take the Jaguars in this one. No line available, but it's projected to be minus 2.5 Jags. I'll take the 2.5 on the Jaguars.
Broncos country. Let's cry. That's how we're feeling right now with the Broncos this year. No one's happy with the production. I don't think Russ is playing though, so at least you won't see any corny shit happening on the sidelines.
I think he's trying to play in this
Is he
one.
already back?
I think he's trying to get back, yeah.
You think he's losing all his fans from not playing that game? Everyone that was on the Rush train is just dying out.
Yeah, he's definitely lost everyone. Um, I guess there's rumors about him that he's not a good teammate. Who would have
Yeah,
thought? Um,
I would have thought that. I guess you had to like schedule meetings to like uh, take a call with him. You couldn't just call him up after a game. You had to like schedule through his like booking like software online.
I mean, he's elitist status, you know? Maybe a part of the Illuminati.
It was Sierra, so
Yeah,
maybe he is Illuminati.
I could see it. I feel like sometimes I get Sierra and Beyonce like they're such power women. I'm like they're like such strong women, and I discombobulate them in my head.
Why does everybody have so much status for Sierra? What? How many songs does she have? I really have only heard like one song.
I don't know either, but I love her name.
What is she has like one song that's not like that's kind of
Or like,
popular.
this is Sierra. Like I know that, in all their intros.
Is that what she says?
I think so.
Yeah, this. Oh, she has two songs that I know. Remember this one?
I, I can't hear it. Can you pounce on your mic a little? Can you pounce on your mic like a little tap? Little tap, tap on the mic.
Doing that. Can you not hear it?
No.
Tap in the mic right now. That is something naughty. That is thick body, building body. 1 2 step.
Let me see you 1 2 step.
1 2 step.
Okay, when you sing it, I can hear it.
Everybody get on the floor. When you get clean, Mexican, everything. 1 2 step. 1 2 step. Body. 1 2 step. Is beat. Alright, so that's all we can play for copyrights. If we play any more, the fuzz will be on our trails for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
But that song's a banger. I gotta
That
admit.
is a banger. That's a huge
That
one, actually.
song slaps you right in the face. I love that
Yeah,
song.
I
Other
felt
than that,
slaps.
goodies maybe, but other than that, the status for Sierra is too high. Maybe that's the problem. Russ outgrew Sierra, and now he's having issues.
I could see that. So are you going Jags -2.5? If Russell will,
Definitely.
yeah, definitely me too.
And it's Jags are kind of like that home team in London. They run London. I don't think
Oh, how many
there's
games? They
support.
probably have had so many games in London. They played last
By
year
far
against
the
the
most.
Falcons.
By far the most. They always win in London. Dude, I'm hyped with the ETN train. I've been calling ETN since week 1, and he's just
Did he fumble?
still have. Yeah, he fumbled. He could have scored on that play. He could have had like 30 points.
He like lost the game, kind of, right?
No, they didn't lose the game.
They lost to the Giants.
Yeah, but they were gonna lose regardless.
He fumbled though. He has a fumbling problem.
He's fumbled once.
Alright.
I mean, tell me this: if they don't have faith in him, why would they send Robinson to the?
They just couldn't
To the
have
Jets.
2 ones on their team, you know?
Yeah, but why get rid of the one that they don't have trust in? You know what I mean? They trust.
I think they're just trying to get value out of Robinson, honestly.
I think they see value in ETN.
I mean, everyone's valuable.
No, that's not true at all. Wrong.
That's true. All right. Well, the Broncos suck, and I still feel like they're valuable. Like, I bet people think Russ is valuable. He's valued at like
Russ-
244,
Russ is
250
valuable.
million.
I'm not saying Russ is invaluable.
He's valued by the Broncos.
Yeah, Russ is valuable. You know who's not valuable? Melvin Gordon.
Ooh. I hate
He's
that
not.
guy. I have his
That's
jersey
it.
though.
Is he your favorite player from the Chargers of all time?
LT. But yeah.
What is your top 3 favorite players from the Chargers?
Maybe like LT.
Number 1?
Yeah, number 1. Melvin Gordon 2.
Really?
Sean Merriman 3.
Where's
Lights
Herbert?
out. Well, I mean, he's got to earn his stripes.
You love Herbert. You told me the other day that if you saw Herbert in public and he said you want to make out, you said I would do it in an instant.
I just don't want to get too deep in my personal life, you know. That's like my crush, you know. I can't put him at the. He's like on his. He's not even in my top 5. He just deserves his own like shelf. He's in the
Yeah.
private reserve section.
Next to the lotion and the tissues.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's only a few items that you can fit in the private reserve.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense. I see where you're coming from now.
Yeah.
What about Vincent Jackson? Where's he on the list? Low?
I mean, are we talking about players that are alive or dead?
Drew Brees? Sproles? Philly Rivers?
No, don't even crack the top 5.
What about OG linebacker?
Sean Phillips.
No. The one with the documentary. Got a bunch of girlfriends.
Doug Flutie.
Has a bunch of girlfriends.
Oh, that's Antonio Cromartie.
No,
TV.
No. He had one girlfriend, but she may or may not existed. We don't know yet.
Oh, he was on your
We
team. He's a
We
Saint.
found out. Yeah, but he was a Charger first.
What's his name? Anti-Teo or something?
You would know. He's your favorite player.
I don't like any Notre Dame players. I'm Jewish.
All right.
When is there going to be a college for Jewish people, you know?
They already have him.
What's it called?
Harvard. They're all geniuses.
All the Ivy League schools.
Every Ivy League school. Apparently, we run all the media according to Kanye.
Harvard, Concordia.
Yeah.
Columbia, I mean. Concordia, excuse me. All right, next game, we got the Panthers at Falcons. The Panthers just came and smacked the Bucks around.
Yeah, that was uncalled for.
I did not see that coming.
I don't think anybody did. I think everybody lost. There's always we're getting close to that part of the season where it's all upsets. because you know who the really really good teams are, and there's gonna be a few games where they play those teams that are just dog water, and this was one of them. Uh, I couldn't have called it beforehand because the NFL is confusing this year. There's so many teams that are like above or right at 500 or like right below. Like I feel like every year there's always like a bunch of teams that are just dominating and like a bunch of teams that are shit. But this year there's just so many like middle of the road packed teams, which is confusing.
Yeah, definitely. It's super confusing. I feel like a lot of teams are really bad this year. Like significantly worse than last year.
I feel like you're just referencing the Chargers, so it kind of brings it
No,
to
like
light.
honestly, every team I watch, it's just not good football. It's just
Give me
boring.
give me three teams.
It's either it's not good football or defenses are just way better. And I would rather say it's just not good football. Three teams.
Yeah, give me three
The
teams.
Chargers, obviously,
Not the
awful
Chargers.
football, and they're somehow winning.
Not
The
the Chargers.
Broncos look awful.
The Broncos are bad. You can't use them as a team that they've been kind of bad for years.
How about the whole AFC South or the whole NFC South?
Whoa.
What do you mean, whoa?
Yeah, we're all trash in the NFC.
Those
South.
are all bad.
Actually, the Titans are good. The Jags
What?
are good. Yeah. They just lost to the Giants, and the Giants are pretty good. The Giants have only lost one game.
What's the Titans record right now?
I mean, the Titans always kind of start slow.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They always start slow, and then they start to pick up towards the middle and late of the season when Derrick Henry starts running like a maniac.
Bro, there's been some bad football. I don't even know how you're Aaron the Packers have been bad.
The Titans are above 500. So
Okay, the Packers. What do you have to say about the Packers?
the Packers have no receivers.
The Bucks are awful.
The Bucks have a 45-year-old quarterback. Never been done before. I'll tell you teams that I think look good. Giants. Lions look pretty good.
Oh, the Titans are 4-2. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Bills are really good. The Dolphins are good. The Jets are good.
That's surprising though. All right. Anyways, who do you got? Panthers at Falcons. Falcons are
I'm gonna
minus
take-
6.5.
They're -5 on my screen. We're looking at different ones.
Yeah, they're -5 on the point spread. It must have gone down actually since, but yeah, it says initially was 6.5.
The Falcons are so good against the spread. They just lost last week for the first time against the spread for the whole season. But I'm just going to ride with the Falcons because I think 2-inch Kool-Aid will be drinking this weekend on the Panthers from last weekend. So I'm going to take the Falcons -5.
I'm gonna take the Falcons -5 on this one. I'm gonna go against the grain here. I really love the Falcons, dude. They're just my team this year, I'd say overall. I know they got their butt whooped, and I feel like they're gonna come out strong. The Panthers are coming off a win. It's actually a good spot for the Falcons, I'd say.
I agree. I think this is a good spot for them. So far, our two synergized bets are the Jags and the Falcons. And I think
Oh,
we
you
should
said
pick-
Falcons? I thought you said Panthers.
No, I said Falcons.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so the Falcons are doing well against the spread.
People love the Falcons. I feel like we were one of the first pods on the Falcons.
We're the only part of the Falcons. Still no one's there yet.
Yeah,
No one's talking about it.
we were way ahead.
Okay. Next game, we got Bears at Cowboys. Dak's back.
Rain.
I'm finally defeated on TikTok. It was
Ooh,
a hard.
you had the Lions, right?
I had the Lions to cover. They did not.
Yeah, they got whooped.
But in this one, I just saw somewhere online that if you ever see a 9.5 point spread, always take the team that's dogged in this one. So I'm gonna take the Bears 9.5. I guess it hits at like a 75% hit. If you take a team that's dogged at 9.5 points.
9.5 is a lot. The Bears are not that bad. They
9.5
hang
because-
around.
Exactly. So the basically the strategy going into this is two things. Um, Dallas is the better team, so when they get ahead, they're gonna lay off the gas and kind of like let the Bears kind of come back into it and cover the spread.
Right, right.
And then also, the underdog is gonna play really hard because they're like being like embarrassed so badly on the line. I feel like players or like coaches when they see that line and they're like, wow, they're giving them 9.5 points. That just kind of feels like a gut punch.
Yeah, it's good. Coach talk. Like you guys are favored to lose by 2 scores.
Yeah,
We're all professionals here. Like go kick their ass.
yeah, two score. Go make it one score, you bitches.
Exactly. I agree with you. I'm gonna take the Bears at plus 9.5 as well. What an impressive win over the Patriots, by the way. That was dominant in Gillette Stadium.
Yeah, it looks like Zappy might not be the guy either
Well, he looked good when he like his first 2 drives.
for the first couple drives. Yeah,
Yeah, better than Mac Jones though.
yeah.
He was.
I don't think I never really thought Mac Jones was good. Zappy, I haven't seen enough out of because he really hasn't played.
He's got an arm though. Like when the ball releases out of his hands, it like
That's it.
you, it's got zip, bro.
There's mustard on it.
There's mustard on that ball. I like it. The coaches obviously like it too. They're actually calling plays to get the ball downfield with Bailey Zappi versus
Yeah,
Mac Jones. So, and I mean,
I
it was raining out, so they could have
yeah
probably done more damage if it was like good weather.
yeah. I didn't get to catch the whole game, but I did see Mac Jones try and like air out a couple balls after Zappy, right before you could tell Zappy was gonna come in. I think he was just trying to take a couple shots just to be
And he
like
threw
all
a
or
horrendous
nothing there.
pick.
Yeah, he threw a terrible pick, and then he like overthrew one of his receivers that was actually wide open, and it probably would have been for a touchdown. So I don't know. Mac Jones, I have a little bit of like uh, skepticism of any quarterback that comes from Alabama because there's just surrounded by athletes, and it's pretty easy to look like a baller when you have like 5-star recruits just backups to positions that you're playing with. You know, like everybody on that team's like a 5-star recruit.
Yeah, I agree. It's impressive when you can do it with no ones.
It's impressive you can do with no ones. Like if you see somebody at like a no name school just ball the fuck out, you're like, okay, well maybe like, but then there's that argument where it's like, well, what about the competition? You know, because Alabama
Well,
is
what
playing
do you
high
mean no
schools.
name school? Like you could be a no name
Like
D1
say like a
school.
Mountain
Like
West team just like balling or like a.
what do you mean? Josh Allen went to Wyoming.
That's what I'm saying. There's a couple of them that do well, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's hard to tell in the mix. Like when you're recruiting them, like there's how many Josh Allens do you think there have been that just fizzled out and were nobodies? Probably a lot. I mean Carson Wentz. He had a good couple seasons actually, but there's a lot of players from smaller schools that go in the league and probably never hear about.
Yeah, I like Bailey Zappi a lot though.
He doesn't have the
But
name.
Zappi's a good name.
You think that's a good
I
name?
think it's a good name.
I think Mac Jones is a better quarterback name than Zappy.
Zappi is like a laser. I think of like a laser.
Zappy.
Like he's just throwing lasers out there.
It doesn't sound like a guy that lasts too long, but plays like a good few couple seasons.
Yeah, he'll get a
When I
bag.
like when I hear Blake Zappy, I think two seasons
Bailey.
max.
Bailey.
Bailey Zappy. What I say?
Champ Bailey. You said Blake.
I like Blake. He could be in Blake of the Year too if he did that.
Well, he can't. He's Bailey of the year.
Yeah,
Uh,
we should have a Bailey of the Year.
yeah, both these teams are pretty irrelevant though. Like, I think we should just move to the next game. Like, nobody gives a fuck about the Cowboys. You heard me, Danimal.
Yeah, one of our listener cares deeply.
Dolphins at Lions.
And one more reference point before we leave this game. I sent Danimal a TikTok of me saying that the Lions are going to cover against the Cowboys, and he didn't respond until the game was in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left, and you could tell that the Lions weren't going to come back and cover the spread. And then he finally laughed at the TikTok. So fuck you, Danimal. I know you were waiting on that one. The disrespect,
That's disrespectful. High key. Damn.
sneaky disrespect. It's okay. We love you.
Yeah, respect. Thanks for watching, still. Dolphins at Lions, the afternoon game. The Dolphins are favored by 3.5 points. Seems like a
Ooh.
low point total. I might
So it's gonna
slam the
shit.
Dolphins.
I'm gonna slam the over for sure in this one.
I don't
Lions is a
know. I
five.
feel like the Lions have been hitting unders.
They played some good teams over the past couple weeks.
Yeah, good defenses.
They have played some good defenses.
Just
Um,
two
I
bad
mean,
defenses going head to head.
I mean the Patriots. They know how to neutralize their players. They've been out Swift. They've been out St. Brown.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I'm gonna still take the Dolphins 3.5 on this. I like Tua. I like Waddle, Reek. They got Xavier Howard on the other side of the ball to shut down Amon-Ra St. Brown if he plays.
yeah, he'll play. He only had a concussion last week, so he should be out
Only
for
had
this
a
game.
concussion. Come
Yeah.
on, dude.
What? Am I
Think about the
disrespecting
time
you?
that we're in. Like concussions, your brain health. It's a big deal.
No, it's not. These players know what they're signing up for.
Come on, dude.
That's what they all say too. Every time they interview a player, and they're like, "This is what I signed up for. Like, I joined this league knowing I would get concussions. I understand the repercussions of concussions. So why does it matter? Who care? Just like little Sally's at home.
Excuse me.
I'm not calling you a Sally.
Little Cynthia's at home.
No, Cynthia's doing the busy work. She's crunching numbers. Sally's not doing shit.
Sally's looking pretty like Cynthia though.
Sally's just on her couch, just watching, just you know, shit TV,
Sally's,
talking shit.
Carly's, Amy's. What?
Good thing they don't listen to our
I know they were way too deep in the pod where they will not
Yeah,
hear
there's
anything
no way.
we
There's
said.
no way they make it like 15 or 16 minutes in. So
No. We could say whatever you want right now. Actually,
yeah, we
this
can
is
say
freedom
whatever.
of speech. Wake up.
I didn't even hear it. But
I
heard
put it
fuck
on
you,
mute.
bitch.
What?
I could read your lips, you dumbass.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't
They
say.
did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Anyways, slam the Dolphins, 3.5.
Yeah, I like Dolphins. Wait, whoa, I didn't. I make a pick. I'm gonna go with my boys, dude. Lions 3.5. Round it out, Dolphins. Honestly, though, can I not take the Dolphins 3.5 and just take the over? Does that count?
No, you have to pick a spread.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the Lions 3.5, but I also want to sprinkle in some over.
You
on
could
that.
do a bonus. We can do bonuses.
Alright, I take my one bonus on this game, and my
You
one
get
bonus.
as many bonuses as you want, but it'll affect your overall record.
I take a bonus and I put it on this game on the over. 51 and a half.
I'm gonna take the under 51.5.
Is that your bonus?
That's my bonus.
All right, well, get ready to lose your bonus.
My commission is down the toilet, but I
Yeah,
mean, I have no more bonuses left to lose, so I'm okay with
that's
it.
true. It's okay. All right, we got Cardinals at Vikings. The Hop Daddy's back. They're dogs 3.5 to the Vikings, who are coming off a bye.
Enu
Vikings.
Benjamin.
Vikings aren't looking bad this year. I don't want them to look good, but they are looking good. They got weapons. Kirk isn't looking like trash. It's not a primetime game, so you can factor that in. I think that I don't know. I don't know who to take in this game because I think the Cardinals are a lot different with Hopkins. But they are out Marquise Brown, so it's kind of
Oh,
like
they look really good with Hopkins. That offense looks good.
without Marquise Brown, Hollywood.
It doesn't matter. They got
I mean, it's like eye for an eye though. It's like
they got
you go down
Rondale Moore. They got
yeah,
Robbie Anderson.
they do have Robbie, but Robbie's old and skinny. It's like Wiz Khalifa out there.
He does look like Wiz Khalifa out there. I want him to sing some love songs and date a stripper, but what are we gonna do?
Good. You don't know. We don't know what he does in the locker room or the gentleman's club. 2023, man.
Remember that Wiz Khalifa song or that concert we went to at the Verizon?
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was dope.
That's when I became a man that day.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No,
I snuck in the two handles.
That was pretty savage.
That was the day I became a man. That's when I went from boy to man. And
you feel your balls dropped that day, or do you think they like woke up the next morning and they dropped?
I honestly vividly remember I snuck into the concert with a backpack of two handles and a small bong, and this
How'd you
guy
not break anything?
Dude, I don't know.
Were you even thinking about not breaking anything, or did you just jump and were just like, I hope it's not broken?
I just jumped and hoped it's not broken, and then these security guards were just trying to tackle like as many kids as possible.
Yeah,
and I cut my arm on the fence, and I literally I still have a scar to this day.
You know, God sends his biggest battles to his strongest soldiers, and I think that's what happened that day.
I was the strongest soldier that day. But I mean, ever since then, I've been, pretty mature, and now I'm just like living a normal life. I gamble, I, do accounting.
Live with your parents, yeah.
Live with my parents. Recently moved home with my parents. So, hopefully, I win some bets here, and I eventually can move out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Vikings 3.5.
I'm gonna take the Cardinals plus 3.5. I'm even gonna take them to win this one. I think they're gonna kick some Vikings ass. I think the Vikings are gonna be humbled in this game.
Humble pie to the Vikings.
Humble pie Vikings, yeah. I think the Cardinals are on one right now. They're red hot.
All right. You want the next one?
Yeah, I'll take this next one. We got the Raiders at the Saints.
Right.
Raiders. We got the Raiders at Saints. We got Carboy. He's pushing away at that, Josh Jacobs Ferrari and just having him, take this offense in his hands. He's just running away with it. He's just going 200 miles an hour. Had 35 fantasy points in his last game. I feel like I'm the only person that believes in Josh Jacobs, but I draft him like every year. And yeah, I want to take the Raiders in this one, but I'm a Charger fan, so this is a completely biased opinion. I'm gonna take the Saints plus 1.5. That one hurt. That was hard for me.
I'm gonna take the Raiders minus 1.5.
Damn.
Just because I'll take a point on my balance sheet at the end of this week, or I'll be happy. So yeah. I'm happy with either.
Okay.
So I'm at that point of the season where I'm just happy if we win, but it really doesn't matter at this point. So I might as well just chalk up some wins on the, the betting.
I think we both hit that Thursday night pick. We both had the Cardinals against the Saints last week.
We both hit the Cardinals last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got points on the board. I could have another point on this board because you just took the Raiders. And then if we don't win, I'm still happy because we got to win. So that's the strategy I'm sticking with. If it doesn't make sense to you, then you're an idiot and you don't understand sports.
I can't root for the Raiders, I think we can all not root for the Raiders for the same reasons. Their fans are just awful people.
Every one of them.
Every single one of them.
I got Mark in fantasy this week.
Oh, you're so done. You're done, bro.
My team's stacked.
Dude, Mark's team is so good, dude.
It's not even good.
Look at Jamar Chase, DeAndre Hopkins, and Devontae Adams.
It's alright. I have Diggs.
And he has Joe Burrow, red hot.
I have Diggs, Waddle, and St. Brown.
Nah, dude. Oh, you do got pretty good wide receivers going head to head, but his are elite, dude. Yours are
My
like
running backs. My running
you're
backs
like
are
our
better, too.
A list, but his are like elite.
I got running backs too. I have the number one. I have the number one receiver in fantasy.
Wait, we're almost tied. Aren't we like tied? Basically, you and I.
I mean, we had the same record before, but I have way more points than you.
I mean, I have way more points against than you, though.
Doesn't matter. I have way more points than you.
I have the
So
most points against, bro.
I had the most points last week, so it changes.
Yeah, but
But
mine's
I've
like way
always-
higher, bro.
Our points against change every week, but I've always had more points than you. You've never had more points than me.
My points against is more than anyone's ever scored. You're not even close in our league.
No, it's not. I just had the more points against than you last week.
Yeah, well, what? How much? How many points against do you have?
888,
Well, how much do I have?
930.
You're not even in the nines, bro. Get on my level.
Bro, you're not even in the 790s. You're in the 720s. There.
That's
I
true.
have more. My points for margin is bigger than your points against margin. Was that what do you have to say about that?
I feel like Cynthia's getting in your head. You're hanging out with Cynthia too much. That means
I have
nothing
50.
to me.
I have 50 points against margin with us, but I have a 70 points for margin with you. My points for margin is better than your points against margin, so ergo your team's ass. Trash monster.
Ergo, the Raiders are gonna lose this week. The Raiders.
Now I'm gonna beat Mark this week really bad.
Well, the Saints are gonna beat the Raiders and therefore beat Mark as well. I don't think you're gonna beat Mark, but it'll be nice if you do. We got the Patriots at the Jets. Do you want to do this one?
Yeah. Patriots are the Jets. I don't know how the fuck the Patriots are favored in this game. This has to be. It's a 1.5 point spread right now. That's kind of disrespectful to the Jets. I think this spread comes exclusively from all the years that the Patriots have just dookied all over the Jets and their entire fan base at MetLife. But I mean, at home, and the Jets are on like a tear right now. You're not even gonna give them this 1.5. I'm gotta take the Jets 1.5. That feels like a given. But knowing, but that's the thing though. That's how the NFL is. It's gonna be the Patriots.
It's gonna be the
going
Patriots.
We're going Patriots 1.5 because we just
Yeah.
watched them. Just get dumped on.
Yeah, I got Patriots -1.5 for sure.
Yeah, I
They're
like
gonna be-
Patriots 1.5.
They're gonna be focused in practice, bro.
Yeah, I like Patriots 1.5.
Yeah, that was a lock. Bailey Zappi, I hope you get the start, bro. Big fan. We got the Steelers at Eagles. Steelers at Eagles. How nice would it be if the Steelers covered a 10.5 point spread and won outright? How dope would that be?
I know cover for sure. I'm sticking to the strategy of the 9.5 points, so I'm gonna take the Steelers 9.5.
Yeah, I don't think the Eagles are like that dominant to just beat the smoke out of the Steelers. I think the Bills can, but I don't think the Eagles can.
Yeah, no, I think this would be perfect for them.
I see some holes in the Eagles actually. They start really hot, and then they just fizzle out.
Yeah, but then they
It's
always
really
come
hard
out
to
like-
watch.
Yeah,
I don't know. They're like
Yeah,
surviving the whole like second and third quarter, and then
yeah. The Eagles are insane in the first half.
yeah, the first half they're like unreal. But yeah, I don't know. I see holes in that team. I think they're gonna fall apart. I'm gonna call that now. They're gonna like go downhill towards the end of the season.
Okay, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. But I'm gonna take the Steelers plus 10.5. Just too many points.
Super.
Yeah. I really want to take the Eagles minus 10.5, but they've screwed me before not covering. So we're synergized on that.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
you wanna,
9.5.
let's hit this next one.
We got Titans at Texans. Titans are favored by 2 points, which I think doesn't make any sense. I don't know why that feels like a chop game with 2 points given. I don't know why the line is so low. It's a divisional game. They say the statistics and Cynthia say take the Titans -2 because most games are decided by a field goal. So if you're only given 2 points, I would take the Titans in this one.
Yeah. I would definitely take the Titans 2.5 or 2. Excuse me. Yeah, I think they're starting to pick up some steam. The Texans are really bad.
Texans are awful. Texans are awful.
Awful.
The Mills Mafia is not it.
He's not.
You missed Mills Mafia last week.
Did I?
Yeah, that was your TikTok. You took Texans to cover against the Raiders.
Did they not?
No, they got obliterated.
Damn, we're kind of losing steam on the TikTok.
I know. I think people are noticing our view counts going down. We need to get it right on the next one.
Wait, did a lot of people watch this way? I felt like it was low.
It wasn't that high. My Cowboys hat was kind of high, but I think I might have figured out the algorithm with putting the clip before the take.
Oh, and then you get more views.
Yeah, but not that many likes. So that's why I think I need to go. We need to make some controversial shit. I think after this, let's make some controversial takes.
Tony Roma fuck Cynthia Freeland.
Doggy style. In Jerry Jones' office.
Jerry Jones films.
Jerry Jones will have a heart attack.
Jerry Jones dead. Before Cowboys win Super Bowl.
Breaking news. Jerry Jones dies because there's a DP going on in his office, and Dan Snyder videotapes the whole thing and exposes him for what he is.
Michael Jackson's actually alive at the party.
Yeah, and Tupac is actually the MC for it too.
Breaking moves. It was a hologram Tupac, just like Coachella in 2014. 2009.
Breaking news. It was Jerry Jones actually just dreaming because he's old and he was just daydreaming. It actually didn't even happen. But in his mind, he thought it happened and he just panicked and then like sprinted out of the box and just like tore a muscle.
Breaking moves. That was the sequel to Interstellar.
Breaking moves. Matthew McConaughey travels to a different planet outside of our solar system, and in this parallel universe, this is where this happened, and that was a movie too.
Breaking moves. Matthew McConaughey does romantic rom-com, How to Break Up with a Guy in Less Than 10 Days.
Breaking moves. Matthew McConaughey finds his dream girl and accidentally sends his best bud a picture of a girl on Instagram, and it goes viral.
Breaking moves. They had mutual friends of the girl that he sent to his bud, and then his bud's GF saw and was like, "Don't send this to your GF," and then unsends.
Breaking moves. Right after that happens, two bros film a podcast together and talk about sports.
Breaking moves. It was all a dream and it never happened. All right.
We're back.
Titans are gonna win. -2 for sure. In cover. We got the Commanders at Colts. Colts are favored by 2.5 points at home, obviously. The Colts have a new quarterback this week in Sam Ehlinger, our Texas young king, interception prone, gunslinger. Kind of reminds me of a young Brett Favre, but way smaller. I'm gonna go Commanders in this one. I like Heineke better.
I do too. I like the synergize on this one. I like Heineke better as well. He didn't play bad last week against the Packers.
Yeah. You're getting a rookie QB against the Colts. I mean, rookie QB for the Colts against a savvy gunslinging Heineke.
Actually, no. I don't know. The Commanders just won last week. I don't know. I feel like
because Heineke started the game.
Exactly. That's what I think. I think that there's going to be too much juice on the Commanders for being the Packers last week. So I got to take the Colts -3.
The NFC East is the best division in football. So I'm going to take the Commanders to beat the Colts outright. +3.
Okay.
Outright win bonus.
Yeah.
All right. You got next.
All right, we got the 49ers at the Rams, divisional game. 1.5 point spread in the favor of the 49ers. McCaffrey didn't play a huge role last week. I think he'll have a bigger role this week. How did the Rams do last week? I forget what the score of that game was.
It was a bye game.
It was bye for them.
Hmm.
All right, I like the Rams coming off the bye. I think McVay is pretty good off the bye. He prepares pretty well for teams.
He gets a
49ers.
haircut.
Yeah, he gets his haircut for sure. I mean, that guy looks like he gets a haircut every day, so I don't know if that plays a factor.
True.
But I'll take the Rams. I'll take the Rams 1.5 at home.
Yeah, no. I'm taking the Niners for sure. -1.5 at home. Or at the Rams. That's an easy lock, actually. Kyle Shanahan wins every game against the Rams. It's going to be a beat down on the Rams. It's going to be mostly Niners fans also in SoFi. It'll be a Niners home game.
That definitely will be.
Yep. You want to switch?
Yep. Let's go. It's your turn, actually.
No, you want to switch your pick?
No. I'm sticking with the Rams.
What a dumb move. Giants at Seahawks. We got the Seahawks dominating teams left and right, not to speak specific names. But the Seahawks are favored by 3 against a very stout Giants team. Daniel Jones is an underdog this week. I feel like it's 2 of the same teams going head to head. I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks. I really like Kenneth Walker. I think he's getting turned on right now. He's just torqued. And he's going to run it down the Giants' defense throat. I don't think Thibodeau, their defensive end out of Oregon, is going to know what hit him. Except
He's
a
pretty good, though.
rock-hard Walker. A day walker.
Yeah, this game feels like a trap too, for the Giants. Actually, no, the Seahawks won last week too.
They're both
So-
good teams. It's the only game this week with 2 winning teams going at it head to head.
All right, well, I'll try and get some points against you, so I'm just going to take the Giants. Not because I think they're a much better team, but because I think just they have a lot more pieces in the right places. And I think Saquon is a monster this year. I don't know if anybody on that Seahawks defense is going to be able to contain him. I'm going to take the Giants +3.
I mean, it's nice that you get some points.
Well, I like this next one.
Packers at Bills, the Sunday night game. We get to see the Bills dominate the Packers. Packers +10.5? No, the Bills are going to smoke the shit out of the Packers. I'm going to take the Bills -10.5. Lock it.
Told you the stat. Anything over 8.5 points, it hits at like a 75% hit.
It's going to be a
take the,
snoozer.
I'm gonna take the Packers 10.5. I think they
Nah,
might
this-
win actually. I think they might win money line.
This is going to be a snoozer, bro.
You know
Trust.
what? Bonus pick for me. I take the Packers money line.
All right. I'm going to take the Bills money line.
You can't do that
Why not?
because I'm making a harder decision. I'm taking
Alright.
it +375. You're taking it
Alright,
minus
fine.
556.
Okay, fine.
I get bonus points if I get the Packers money line.
Yeah, you get a bonus one.
Bonus 1.
Fine. We got a Monday night game. You got this one.
All right, we got the Bengals at the Browns. 3.5 points going to the Bengals, the away team. Bengals are looking better this week. They're this season. They're kind of like putting things together. I got
Yeah.
that take. Who won?
Bro's been throwing dimes out there for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the home team. Go Browns +3.5.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Is Deshaun Watson back yet or no? Still out?
No, week 12.
Okay. I'm gonna go definitely Cincinnati on this one, 3.5. It's hard for me to bet against them. I know the Browns keep it close and all, but I just don't see them beating the Cincinnati Bengals. They're red hot right now. I'm gonna ride the hot hand.
Ride it.
I'm riding it.
Ride it. Ride it hot. Ride the hot hand.
All right. Well, your
Get it
hand's
while it's
over it.
hot.
It's really
Get
far
it while
away.
it's hot. All right.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. That's our picks for week 8. Let's win some money. Let's go. Follow our TikTok. I know we've been losing. We're on a cold streak, so maybe don't take our picks, but follow it.
Hot streak trending this week. You'll see him coming soon.
Anything you want to say to the viewers?
Thank you guys for the support. You know, we just sorry that we just were neglecting you guys for 2 weeks. It wasn't our fault. It was the world's fault, the economy.
Facts.
You know, everything just all at once. Just a synergizing of not our faults. But
Game time.
But Game Time told us that we're back this week, and we're gonna provide you guys some solid picks. And I feel like we're about to get streaky because we are a second half podcast. That's for sure.
That's right. We are a second half podcast. We actually don't win any bets until week 8. Then we win everything. So just take all my picks. That's my best advice. I'm going to go 16-0 this week.
Amen.
-4 though. I think there's 4 teams on bye, so 14-0.
Amen.
All right, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next episode on Ready Set Spread. Later, guys.